All right, so now it's time to start adding a little bit more variation in our colors and kind of fine tuning it a little bit. So we're gonna make a new layer. We're gonna call this layer Refined Colors. Going to change the layer mode again to color. And we're gonna get our brush. We're gonna start breaking some things up here. So for example, these rocks, we want a little bit more green in them. Some different colors of green. So I'm kind of shifting it around. So I feel like these sort of big mossy rocks. As well as getting some gray colors in there as well. Really starting to help define the foreground from the background by adding a little bit more of this variation from the blue of everything else. And we can maybe even get a little bit of orange in there. Orange might be something we need to do on a different layer. But I think we can just get a little bit in there. It looks fine. Okay. Let's get these bunnies a little more, these little woodland animals, a little bit more color in them. Keep that a little cleaner there. Get that right in the ear. Bring out some of that subsurface scattering as the light comes through his ear there. Same thing over here with this little squirrel. And bring back a little bit of color that we lost. All right. The dragon, we have some things we can do with his claws here. His horns. Make those a slightly different color. Get in there, get his eyes. Getting just a little bit of color variation in the tree here. Alright, and then a little bit of red around the eyes. Let's go maybe a little bit closer to pink. we'll get back to the green there and kind of brush that over lightly. Bring it back. There we go. Okay. So I'm just using this really desaturated green to add a little bit of color variation in the belly of the dragon. Kind of break things up a little bit. Alright, and then up here in the sky also, we're even going to get a little bit of variation in that as well. Okay, and then if we want, we can move this on top of it. If we think that helps, which I think we can, we'll lower the opacity even more, about 15. Oh, you know what? Let's leave it underneath. I think it actually looks better like that. Okay. The next thing, let's just experiment a little bit here. I'm going to make a gradient map. And we're going to set this gradient map layer to, where is it? Soft light. And let's mess with this here a little bit. Bring the shadows down to nice dark sort of warm green color. Okay, have these be blue. What is going on? Okay, and then we're going to take this layer and lower the opacity a bunch. Yeah, and we'll have it be right there at about 50%. All right, and there we go. That is it for this lecture, and I'll see you guys in the next one.